Today, you will learn how to use OpEasy template provisioning to create and modify templates for the Cisco phones. From the OpEasy provisioning page, click on Phone Templates, then click on Definitions. Next, select the enterprise and the group containing the phones that you would like to create a template for. In our case, we will be modifying a template for the Cisco 6851 phone model. Next, click on the template that you would like to edit, or to create a new template, type its name, select the level, and click Add Template. We will edit the Cisco 6851. To assign lines for the Cisco phone, click on the Programmable Keys tab. Select which key or keys you would like to use for lines and set them via the drop-down. In our case, we only need one line key for this template, so we will select Line for key number 1. Next, click on the Lines tab and set the Clearspan position number. Usually, position 1 is the primary user and the other positions indicate SCA users on the phone. The phone in our example has only one primary user, so we set it to position 1. It is important to leave the other lines as unassigned so they'll be available to be used for BLFs or other functions. Before setting up the BLF function for a template, make sure that the BLF list URID has been created along with the assigned users list. This step is the same for all phone types. From the Lines tab, enter the Clearspan user that should be used for the BLF list URI and associated monitored users. In our case, it's 1, so we've entered 1. The Cisco phone will automatically use all unassigned lines for the BLF monitored users. If the phone has an expansion module and you wish to only use the expansion keys for BLF entries, you can do this by unchecking the box called Allow User of Programmable Keys for BLF List. If unchecked, it will not use any of the phone's main keys and use only expansion keys for the BLF entries. To show or modify soft keys that are assigned to the template, click on the Soft Keys tab. By default, all the system-defined keys will be present, so even if no changes are made here, the phone will have the default set of soft keys. It is important to remember that the various keys in this list display only during their assigned context or phone state. To see the phone states for these keys, you may click on Key Definitions, then select System Keys in the top selection. Next, select the phone manufacturer. The checkboxes on this page indicate the phone states that will display each soft key. Now let's return to our template, the Cisco 6851 Soft Keys tab. If desired, you may modify this list for your template. To remove a key from display, set the label to Select Key using the top entry. To assign a specific position to a key, move it forward or backward in the display, then select the desired position number or set it to floating. You can also assign a specific function to a soft key, such as a speed dial. To do this, we first need to create the key definition. So from OpEasy Provisioning, click on Key Definitions. For the type, set this to Function. For the label, enter a meaningful name for this key. In this case, we called ours Dial Home. For the value, you will need to enter the function definition script. Note You should refer to the Cisco administration guide for detailed information on using these scripts. In our case, we'll define a speed dial using the SD function, so we'll enter the script as shown on this screen. This provides a function for speed dial, which will dial phone number 975-444-1006 and use line 1 to perform the dial. Next, we need to assign this key to the template. Do the following. Return to the template definition. Click on the Lines tab. Make sure that the key we'd like to use is set to unassigned so it's available to provide a different function. We'll check key number 4 and see that it's available. And it is. Next, click on the Programmable Keys tab. Assign the dial home function to the desired key, in our case, key number 4.